heard one presentation earlier. Mika was explaining about the SPHERE project, and in the end, we were mentioning that we can see how different employees, men and women, how is the working in this spaces. So this is a kind of continuing from that point, and this is a different project, and our focus in here is on residential buildings. So what is happening here, we are adding a kind of next generation smart heating solution and integrating that into a residential building. I'm explaining a bit on what kind of project that is, and I'm then telling some of the core things about the technical solution. So we call those integrated solutions in this response project. Few words first about the response project. It's about the positive energy district. So we have actually two lighthouse cities. One is Turku in Finland, another one is Dijon. And my presentation is one of the integrated solutions in Turku. So it's just one of these solutions in the whole project. So in the project, there is a strategic vision on a smart cities energy transition, and that has to be done in an affordable, secure, and sustainable way. So we have altogether 13 countries and 53 partners. It's about 20 million euro project. So this example here is small piece of it. So there is 10 integrated solutions and 90 innovative elements. So there is a lot of technical things being tested all over in different pilots. And it's not only about these lighthouse cities, 2 lighthouse cities, it's also 6 following cities. So exchanging information further there. And this example, what I'm presenting here is from Turku. It's about retrofitting block. So this is actually, in the next slide, I will show how the buildings look, but so I want to give you first an understanding that this is actually reserved residential buildings. And it's of course a big question mark why these are reserved, because when you see the buildings, you might think a bit differently. But these are 50 years old, and they are connected to a local district heating network. And the owner, there is one owner in these buildings. They are made for students. So this foundation is on board. And then here is some key things about what is happening. As you can see from the picture, this looks a bit different, but on the next slide, why it's actually reserved is about the shape of the buildings. So the shape of the buildings is in a way that they wanted to make it into a reserved. Okay, so what was done in here is that there is, in the beginning, it's like a conventional retrofitting, but then we are adding things on top there. It's 4-glazed windows, extra insulation, urethane ceilings, and then of course there is solar panels on the roof, and then the heating, ventilation, and with heat recovery, and then of course there is water saving taps included in the students' apartments. And then these apartments in there are rather small. They are 1 room or 2 room. And about the solution, what we are kind of testing in here, this is actually a voluntary experiment. So it will be installed in half of the buildings. So these 2 buildings will have a kind of a similar solution, but it's not operating with this new smart heating solution. And in these 2 buildings, this smart heating solution is added on top there. So this gives you technically how it works. So there is a central heating. There is a room for where the central heating technical things are kind of located. But then from there, you have smart thermostats in all these radiators, and then you have room units which are controlling the heating in these spaces, and then there is a central unit which is connecting these things, and then how this actually works. I want to say that of course the optimal temperature is somewhere close to 21 degrees. But if we think about what people need, it's actually changing. So based on this is just based on the science that there can be actually 6 degrees different on the difference on different people, what they actually prefer optimal temperature. So this is meaning that depending on your different characteristics, how tall you are, what's your weight, how much muscles you have, what's your condition, what you are wearing. There is a lot of different things being measured, and what we are doing here is that we are kind of trying to hide this scientific calculation on the back, and then providing smart heating solution, which is a kind of based on the measurements and then user demand, and it's then this is automatically adjusting to the situation when user makes a certain selection in the beginning. So we are trying to make it easy to be used in this residential building, and this is called VTT thermal sensation control technology here. And something about the technical things also. Solution is there is central heating with room units and thermostats. So we are actually in this technical room. There is Högfors GST related technology, and then there is Kiona and CIMAP technology in these apartments. And then CIMAP provides this room units and smart thermostat solutions and the center. So as you can see here, there is smart thermostats in radiators. This is installed from the place, and then this is in the wall. So in practice, you see the temperature, and then there is 2 buttons, and you can lower it or put it a bit up if you don't feel comfortable. So this is trying to be a simple solution. And then this is the central unit box actually. And this building is having it's 5G internet connection there. How this is actually going online, this smart solution. And then there is also a backup system using older technology in case 5G has some trouble, because that happened earlier, that the connection went down, and then one additional solution was added there. But and then there is some picture from the technical room also. And how this is working, if you go on the box on the leftmost on the below there, user is just selecting a fictional person type for yourself, what you are representing and how you want heating to be adjusted. And when you make that selection, then the system automatically starts kind of, the heating is operating automatic way, and then there is monitoring and control of those. So the set point value for heating will be adjusted automatically after that. And then, so this is meaning that we are following the temperature and relative humidity values, and then based on those, then system is operating. And then if you want to make a local adjustment, you just press a button. So this is kind of there is a standard system on the back more, and then this is kind of built on the top of that. So in case the online connection, for example, goes away, it doesn't mean anything. It will continue a different way. But when there is certain online connections available, then we know that this is sensing what people need in the apartment. So I try to make a simple explanation what this smart heating solution is. So this is a bit different from standard smart heating solution, where you might put one value there, and then this system is kind of learning also the spaces. So it can be, we can be monitoring the heating how the heating goes in the space, and then we can put certain parameters in the system, and it can learn the apartments a bit, and then it learns also over the time. So this is a kind of next generation smart heating solution. Thanks for your time, and here is partners from the project. And